Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, what is up? Good evening. I hope you're all doing well. As always, this is my normal Monday night hangout. I know it hasn't always been on a Monday. Sometimes it's a Sunday, sometimes it's a Tuesday, but I try to keep it around Monday, around 7:30. I know I've had some comments from people that they don't see the notifications come up right away and they wind up missing the live feed, and I apologize for that. The reasoning behind that is that I never know until at least a couple of hours beforehand if I'm going to go live or not. It all depends on what's going on. Like today. Today I have a lot going on. I did a video today and I've been editing it. Plus I was talking to some people, and some stuff has been going on. So, just Mondays around 7:30, look for the live feed. What's up, Morpheus? How you doing? Hey, well, you're not the only one anymore. There's 4 people watching now. What's going on, Ron? How you doing? So today's been kind of a busy day. Yesterday was my lazy day. Yesterday morning, my goddess had left my house early in the morning, and she made her way out to go on her cruise with her mom. So she is currently on her way to the Bahamas with her mama. Bahama Mama, and and they're having a good time on the cruise ship. I've been talking with her, and it sucks because we're further apart in distance now than we've been since we started the relationship, but that's okay as long as she's having a good time, and I know I'll get to see her when she gets back, so it's all good. But today I also went out and I made a video. We will say that the video was not in Northeast Philly. It was, I'll even pinpoint it. I'll say it was in Croydon, just past Bensalem, not far from the Chamonix State Park. And I was in a wooded area and I was in search of some stuff, and I found some stuff. So this will be a really good video. So you gotta keep an eye out for that. Hopefully I should have that out tomorrow afternoon. So after I get home from work, so probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock or so, depending on how much editing I get done tonight. I haven't gotten much done so far, but I think I can get it done. Anyway, how is everybody doing tonight? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. I know it's back to work for a lot of people, so it's not so happy. My Monday is tomorrow. So I will be back to work tomorrow. Back at the park. But I did get the opportunity to talk to a couple of guys today, older gentlemen, who happened to be where I was making my video, and we talked about some history of the place. And I don't know, maybe I found out what the place was, where there was a building there. I'll say that much. There was a building there. And the statue is back in the garden? No crap. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I didn't get over there today, so I'm not, I'm not in the know for the moment. Just seeing what that notification was. Oh, I see Debbie liked the status of my live feed that I'm doing right now. So maybe she's watching. Debbie, you watching right now? Comment if you are. But yeah, it was a good time. I had a fun adventure. Anytime I get to wander around in the woods is a good time to me. And it was a wooded area I have not yet traversed in, not even in my own life. Even though I grew up hanging out in Croydon most of my life, these particular woods I never really went into. So it was different. Oh no. It's a little more broken. Why even put it back if you're going to break it more? They should have just replaced it with a brand new one. My opinion. But I'm glad they put it back. I thought it was gone for sure. I thought somebody just picked it up and threw it into the woods or something. Maybe they did, and maybe somebody found it and put it back. We won't know. So the channel has been progressing some. What's up, Ray? How you doing? The channel is currently at let's see, 1,941. So I am 39 subscribers away. Is it 30? No, not 39. What am I talking about? I am 59. 59 subscribers away from 2,000, which is no big deal on YouTube. What's up, Kate? I mean, it's no big deal for YouTube as far as their standards go, but for me, it's an accomplishment to get to 2,000 subscribers. Mostly because, and I've explained this before, it took me from. Glad you're good, brother. It took me from February of 2020 till March of 2023 to just get to 1,000 subscribers, and now in a year's time, I've almost doubled that. So that to me says that I'm doing something right, and that you all really like the videos. Oh yes, you just missed me saying that. I actually made a video here, not too far from the last video I made, that Sunbury farm. It's probably about less than a 10-minute drive, we'll say. And I was in search of some things in this wooded area, and I found some things, so I was happy. For like you'll see in the first like 3/4 of the video, I sound kind of bummed because I wasn't coming across what I was looking for, but rest assured I do find it, and you will know when you see the video come out and you see the thumbnail what it was I was looking for. And yeah, I mean, it may not be a big deal to most people, but to me it is. And I think the little trigger word that I put into this video title and in the thumbnail, I think it might trigger some views. My previous video, let's take a look at that. Is currently at 1,069 views. So that was the Sunbury Mansion video, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this video will probably get past that. I think. Okay. Yeah, so Kate has put together a PDF file for me with all the information that can be found about Sunbury Farm, its history, its current residents, and the aspect of it being haunted, stuff like that. Excuse me. And I'm definitely I can't put a PDF file up as an attachment on the Facebook. I haven't tried it on the YouTube. It might let me do it on the YouTube, so I'll give it a shot. If not, then I'll just have to convert that PDF to like an HTML file or something like that, and then maybe I can put it out that way. But one way or another, I'm going to be putting that info out because Kate put a lot of time and effort into this, and I thank you so much for that, my friend. You, like as I said, you are awesome. Yeah, just let me know if anybody once that goes out, anybody that has any more info than what's in there, feel free to shoot me a message and I can add to it. Cool. That would be awesome. Yeah, history is fun, isn't it? I mean, I didn't used to think so. You know, back in the school days and everything, I thought, oh God, here we go. We're going to talk about stuff that already happened. Blah, blah, blah. But like the older I get, the more I'm digging. No pun intended. The more I'm digging the history aspect. It's got a mustache hair fall off or something. It was on my tongue. But yeah, history is fun. and super super interesting, and it's filled with rabbit holes that like you'll just keep going down 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 down. Then you'll find another story of something nearby, and you'll go down that rabbit hole, and then you'll find out that they connected somewhere back in history, and it's like, oh my god, look at this! Like it's great. Excuse me, allergies are kicking in again tonight. You can hear it. I'm congested. But I was out and about in a wooded area, and well, spring is upon us, even if it doesn't feel like it. So the pollen is like flying, then it stops, then it flies again, then it stops. So allergies are abundant. But yeah, this new video was fun, most definitely something new, which new is always good. I mean, I love to revisit places. Much like I've been asked multiple times by somebody who may not be here now, but they will be here soon, who have asked me to revisit that boat that was abandoned on the Delaware and then was burned down. And I actually had every intention of going there today and making a second video, which I don't normally do 2 videos in one day, but I was thinking about it. But then I thought, there's so much footage on my phone from this video that I'm editing now, and a lot of it's going to get edited out, just needless stuff. And I didn't know if I would have enough room on my phone because my videos are in 4K, so they take up a lot of room. So it's tough. Yeah, there's no stopping. We need to constantly go down those rabbit holes. We need to learn as much as we can from the past as we possibly can. I'm just noticing this is crooked. Why is it always crooked every time I start? My monitor doesn't move, and I don't ever touch that. So wait, the side with the D needs to go up. No, too far. There we go. That's better. No, it's not. The side with the T is up too much now. That's a tough call. That's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. What's up, Scott? How you doing, brother? So yeah, I'm anxious to get this new video out to see what it does. As I said, there's a trigger word in it, not a bad trigger word, like a good trigger word, like one that you see and you go, "Ooh, really?" So it's going to be good. That all depends. If it's a state-owned or a county-owned site, probably not. But you'd be hard-pressed to find an area that's not either state or county-owned if it's just an open wooded area. So you would need permission to do so. Much like it's, I have to have permission to do just metal detecting in the state park, which I do have. I just haven't done my metal detecting yet, but I will soon. I should have that out tomorrow, probably about 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern time. I knew what you meant, man. I speak the language of those who can't type, the typo language, typonese. I speak it because I write it. So, I mean, if you guys only knew how many times, even when I'm making the descriptions to the videos and stuff, how many typos I have, you guys don't even know how many outtakes I have, which I know a lot of people said I should save them, but they're not that funny. It's just me messing up on a word or something like that. Like instead of saying the Chamonix State Park, I'll be like the Chamonix State Park, and then I curse, and then that's it. But yeah, so I have vocational typos, if that's a thing. I guess it's not really a typo. It's just a mess up, a screw up, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the video, Kate, should be out tomorrow at some point. And That's a dangerous question, especially on my PG rated show. Yeah, I can't say it. Catch me again tomorrow on Fear Fans and ask me then. I'm sure Don. I'm sure. I'm sure Don will love that. Um, but but yeah, I was watching you guys play Minecraft off and on last night. You guys went pretty late. Um, in the Chamonix State Park, you have to get like an email at least. Like you have to go to the office, you have to talk to somebody, and the park manager will send you an email or print you out something saying that you have permission to do that. But there are limitations. You can't use any digging tools, which kind of defeats the purpose. You can use a screwdriver. That's it. Um, and you can't go any deeper than that screwdriver. Now, when they first told me that you can only go as deep as a screwdriver, I let the woman know, look, I got a screwdriver that's like this long in my trunk. She said, all right, a normal size screwdriver. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I do curse a lot in them. And it's not just like little kitty curses either. Because I get mad at myself. Yeah, I would have joined last night. I was just busy going back and forth doing stuff. And Pickle Nick, what's up, man? Nickelodeon? I was talking about a screwdriver, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the rules in the park with metal detecting is that you got to use a screwdriver. You can't go any deeper than that. Um, and it sucks because I mean there's some real history at that park. But I know some other locations along the Delaware that don't fall under the jurisdiction of state park. Um, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we come up with. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? Not much here. I'm just coughing due to my allergies and stuff like that, and talking about some videos. A video I made today, which I'm not giving away too much on that because that'll be coming out tomorrow, and you guys just have to wait to see that because I think it's pretty cool. And you know, just hanging out, shooting the stuff. They sure do. And this year they're bad because we keep going back and forth between warm, semi hot, and then cold weather. And the pollen just keeps going down and up, down and up. It's crazy. I think I think just pollen in general. I've never had it tested to see exactly what type of allergy it is. But I don't take anything for it, of course, because I'm a man. We don't take pills. No, I just don't like taking pills, so I don't. I deal with it. That's right. But chances are, if somebody's seeing this, they probably are subscribed to the channel. Chances are. I'm just saying. Yes, you need permission from the park manager at Neshaminy State Park because we also run Benjamin Rush, and it's still a state park, but it will have the same rules and regulations. So yeah. The flowers are starting to sprout a little bit in the garden. Some of them you can see the green poking through the dried leaves on the ground. Some of them you can't. My columbines are coming in quite nicely, though. I made sure to check that. God, allergies suck. They really do. That's right. That's right. It helps. At the very least, it helps me sleep anyway. Otherwise, I'm up a lot during the night. But sometimes, even with having a few, I'll still be up multiple times through the night because I'll be dried out, from having the few beers. And then I'm waking up and I'm having water, and because I'm having water, then I have to go to the bathroom, and then I get hot and I take the covers off, and then I get cold and I put the covers on. It's just never ending battle. What are you gonna do? It's life, right? But as long as I keep putting these videos out, that's what matters. Right? Right. So let's see what else is going on. So yeah, as I mentioned, I will be going back to Pennypack on the Delaware at some point to do a little update, see if that boat is still there, see if it burning down had anything to do, like if it put a fire, no pun intended, if it put a fire under the butts of the people locally that are in charge to get rid of it. I definitely I wouldn't mind going back there. Plus, I mean, if I have the time, I'd like to walk around that park again and see if that one gate is open that goes across that bridge that was closed. So I definitely would like to see that. Hmm. That's a tough one. I know Chinese is tough to learn. I don't think I'd want to be a monk either. No, that's a tough choice. And where you came up with those two randomly is beyond me. Patricia, what's going on? So glad you made it here tonight. Pickle monk. Yeah, I'd have to pick neither too. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That's too tough of a call. You got some strange questions tonight, Miss Kate. I don't have an answer for that one either. I'm sorry. This is like really weird out there questions. What's up, Dom? Dom in the house. Yeah, I bet they do. So China Hall was at one time a mansion. It's now, I think it's apartments. But the two buildings that are the apartments, that used to be part of one mansion. It had like a taller part of the building in between them that connected them. I don't know a whole lot of the history of the place because I really have no intention of going there to make a video because, like I said, it's apartments and people live there, and I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. But I do believe it has quite a substantial history, though. I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Sheffield, England, Orlando, Florida. Well, I tell you what, if I went to England, I actually just had this conversation earlier today. I was talking with the gentleman who I got to be on this podcast last week. If I went to England, there's one place definitely that I have to visit, and I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but it is currently like a hotel. And at one point, it was where the exteriors and some of the interiors were filmed for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Definitely would want to go there. Definitely. Yeah. Kate's always got great questions. hey. I think I'd be more apt to want to visit Transylvania. That one I can answer. Just because it seems interesting, and it has a lot a lot of history and stuff like that, and I think I would like it. She'll just be laying in bed and just wake up. And would I rather be in Kazakhstan or excuse me? There goes that congestion. But let's see what else is there to talk about. So I will probably be on that podcast again. I might be on there tomorrow if they do that podcast. And I'll post a link to that if I am. I don't know if anybody even seen the last one. There is a link to it in my community section, so you can go there and check that out after we're done the live feed. Of course, stay and watch the live feed by all means, and then watch that. Yes, Critters 2 tomorrow. So we had a watch party for that yesterday. That would be the Fear Fans show that I talk about quite often. It's on Tuesdays at about 9:30 our time here on Eastern time. And we just talk about horror movies. Last week we did Critters 1. This week we're doing Critters 2. I don't know what we're doing next week. I don't know if that's been decided or not yet, but it was definitely an interesting movie. I do remember watching the original Critters when I was younger. I don't know that I watched 2, but parts of that seem familiar, so I may have even watched 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, my channel's not a paranormal channel though, so creepy. I mean, creepy can be cool, I guess. There hasn't been any scary episodes of This Is Tom's World. Oh, no, I would sooner go in the haunted forest of Romania. I wouldn't want to go in that suicide forest in Japan. No. I've seen videos of people going in there and stuff. It doesn't look like something I'd like to traverse. I mean, I don't know, maybe someday if I had a whole film crew with me and stuff like that, then it wouldn't be as bad. Hey, there's not been anything scary on This Is Tom's World though. The scariest thing was when I was doing the one video where I was looking for the crypt in the woods, and it was a 2-parter. It was the first part, and I swear to God, I heard somebody whistle behind me, and it wasn't just like a random bird whistle. It was like, and I was afraid to turn around because I just expected some guy just having an axe draped over his shoulder, like, "What's up?" Like, that was the scariest moment for me. But then when I turned around, nobody was there, and it was completely quiet, and it did not get picked up on the video. I listened to that like meticulously over and over and over. Like I had my earbuds in, I had it turned all the way up. You can't hear it, but I know I heard it there. So yeah, that was kind of scary. Sure, I wouldn't mind going on a paranormal investigation. I mean, I've done a couple of little minor things here and there, but nothing that would warrant to be an investigation. Nah, it was more like a whistle of like getting your attention, like you know. But yeah, that'd be cool. Of course, Nick would have to deal with like I would be the annoying guy on the investigation that would like wait around the corner for somebody to come around and be like, you know. I wouldn't do it too often, but just to get like just from Nick alone, just to get his reaction and have my gimbal in my hand at the time, that that would be funny. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be replaced with warehouses. They've been leveling the ground, and I only know because we also take care of Benjamin Rush State Park, which also used to be part of Byberry, and I have a whole series of videos on that. Um, and I found some ruins of Byberry. Not a lot, but enough. And there's more to find yet. But but yeah, I was in Byberry a couple times. Pretty creepy, I would say. I bet you did. Oh yeah, Kate, I would be that guy. Man, it's hard enough doing that investigations of houses and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Incoming goddess message from out on the seas of a foreign place. Must must respond. Yeah, Stephanie is out on a cruise right now. Um, her and her mom are having a great time, and they're currently at dinner. But she still wanted to message me to, let me know that everything's still good. Yeah, Byberry State Hospital, or as it was commonly known, Philadelphia State Hospital, which is a weird terminology because Philadelphia is not a state. But I guess it just meant the state hospital in Philadelphia. But still, yeah, there's a lot of videos, tons and tons of pictures of that place. Um, I've been in it. I've been on top of it on the roof at night. Um, and I stood by the doorway because I'm afraid of heights, so I didn't go near the end of the roof. And I swear to God, I heard somebody walking up the steps the entire time I stood there, and nobody ever came up. So yeah, it was a little scary. Yeah, I know. Well, the majority of the people that passed away that were in Byberry were put in the Potter's Field over on Dunks Ferry Road, and of them, the majority of them were, they burned them, till they were like nothing but ash, basically, and they buried them in a mass plot, especially if they didn't have any any family or anything like that. Barbados, I've never been to. I've never been out of the country. Yeah, yeah. Well, the west side, or the side that is Benjamin Rush State Park now, a lot of that went away a long time ago. There were some buildings left of that back in the '80s, early '80s, mid '80s, but not many of them. And then they were eventually all demolished. But one, and they refurbished that, and now it's like a Head Start program kind of place. And getting caught in the rain. Wait, I thought I was your favorite show. What the hell is this about? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it came down not long after that. Um, and another message from the goddess. She's having filet mignon. I had a hoagie. Just told her I was super jealous. Oh, the tunnels. Well, yeah, I'm sure they've come across some areas that sunk while they were digging, because the tunnels were there. It's just they were closed off. From what I understand, it was like every so many feet they put in a brick wall, and I'm sure that took a long time to do. Um, but by now, they're all gone. They have gotten that down to dirt, and it's sad. It really is. Oh no, she's where is she going? She's going to the Bahamas, I think, and they're only getting off at a couple stops here and there. For them, it's more about being on the ship. They've been planning this since 2020. It was supposed to happen in 2020, and then COVID. 2021, it was still COVID. 2022, her mom had some issues going on. 2023, her mom had more issues going on from a car accident, and now they're finally able to go. That's all right. She could say that. I knew what she meant. The boy in the box was buried at Pottersfield. I actually did a video on that. So I started the video at Pottersfield, and then I went to the area in Fox Chase where they found him. There's a placard right there. And then I went to the cemetery they have him buried at now. But yeah, you should check that out. It's a pretty good video. I'm proud of that one. I would say she's definitely my better half. Yeah, it's still a soccer field, but that's not part of the Potter's Field. But it's the same, it's the same area. Um, but yeah, it's they still use that for soccer. See, you can always learn something new on This Is Tom's World. Well, to see she's not Scottish, she's Irish. See? That's right. I'm just the pickle half. She's the heavenly half. See what I did there? And her birthday is coming up. I think it's 3 days from now, actually. So she won't even be in the country for her birthday for me to celebrate it with her. But we did have a birthday dinner early for her last week on Wednesday. And when she comes back, her and I will be celebrating her birthday. Just ordered her gifts today. They should be here actually on her birthday, but she won't be here to receive them until Sunday. So, um, but yeah. Nick has a Scottish ass. Oh, who? Lass. That's okay. I can say ass because this part, it means a donkey. So I can say that. It's not a curse. And if they use it on CBS and NBC and ABC, is it really a curse? I mean, come on. Honestly. Oh, man. I just keep thinking about how much more I have to edit on that video. It's crazy. That's right. That's right. Now, I did see that a fellow YouTuber, a local YouTuber, who I have mentioned before, who I don't, I've met him in person once, the Philly captain. He was actually just down in Florida hanging out with Adam the Woo, and he went down there to see spring training. So, he got to see them in person before we can here. But I think it's even cooler the fact that he got to hang out with Adam. Adam is an awesome person. In the morning, yes. I don't even go outside of this house without a cup of coffee. Unless I know I'm going to get a cup of coffee. Was what a glitch. What, when I said ass? No. I have not. I have not. Not quite yet. What was the glitch? All right, that's the second mention of a glitch. What happened? Did my feed freeze for a second or something? Well, Nick saw it too. What happened? I'm gonna have to watch the replay and see if I can see it. I'll just make note that it was at 40 minutes, or we'll say 39 minutes. Screen went black? Wow. That I can't wait to hear that. That'll be awesome. I don't even know how you're making it, but I just can't wait to hear it. Even if it's just instrumental, would be great. Like a skip, like Max Headroom. And I was like, well. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. 39 minutes. I'll have to remember that. Maybe it'll be on the replay. I can start making a best of live feed glitches if it keeps happening. Hell no, it's not my fault. That's YouTube, man. I am hardwired in, so it's either Verizon or YouTube, one of the two, but it's not me. That's right. that'd be cool though. Either way though, I can't wait to hear it. Even if it's like a hair band ballad kind of thing would be cool. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh man. So did anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Go anywhere cool? Have any suggestions for me on places to go visit locally? I only read part of that sentence. For a second, I was worried. I was a little worried. I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day. That's not hairband music, though. That's just 80s music. Who was that? Was that Adam Ant? I gotta look now. I think it was. Oh no, it was Todd Rundgren. Why did I think Adam Ant? What the hell song did Adam Ant sing? Was that Goody Two Shoes? Was that what that was? Yeah, that was Adam Ant. Okay, a little confused just for a second. That's all right though. I got it. Tom Rundgren. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. I don't remember all the words to the song from Welcome Back, Kotter. I used to watch that show all the time too. These youngins here don't know anything about Welcome Back, Kotter. Unless they watch some kind of retro thing or something. You're number 2. Hey, not bad. The first one lasted almost 45 minutes. Not bad at all. Everybody got quiet. What's going on, man? Well, most people call that a typo. Just saying. You know, speak the language of now, man. Stop living in the past. Got to speak the same language all these young kids sing. Sing? Say. What? Oh. Hello, how are you? I'm Arnold the Horseshack. Mr. Carter. Freddie Boom Boom Washington. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There you go. Uh oh. Oh, I'm getting messaged on the side here. What is it? There's so many things happening in that picture. Oh, guess the 75 bands in the picture. And Stephanie messaged me again, too. So it's a good thing you did because then I saw hers. I told her I was jealous that she was having filet mignon. She said, I had shrimp too. I'm sure you're not jealous of that. And Caesar salad. Mm-mm. No, I won't eat anything. I won't eat seafood, and I definitely won't eat Caesar salad because it has seafood in it. Yes, Caesar dressing has is it anchovies in it or something like that? Yeah, once I found that out, I never had another Caesar salad. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, I remember that show pretty well. I remember I remember they would either start the show or end the show, it depends, with a joke that Gabe Kaplan, Mr. Cotter, was saying to his wife Julie, and and there was two of the jokes that just always stuck in my mind, and they were always a joke about one of his uncles, and I may not get it verbatim, but there was one joke where he said that his uncle whatever was not the brightest crayon in the box, not the sharpest tool in the shed. And one day he locked his keys in the car and he didn't know what he was going to do. He didn't know how he was going to get them out. So he called, AAA or whatever it was he said. And and they said, hello, can I help you? And he said, I forget why I called. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I locked my keys in my car and I can't get in there. They said, all right, well, we'll be there in about an hour. He said, well, you can't come in an hour because it's going to rain in an hour. And I have a convertible and I left the top down. That was one of the jokes. Um, and then the other joke was his uncle went past this bakery every day on his way to work or school, whatever the case was. And every day he went past this bakery, he saw this old woman hitting this kid with a stale loaf of bread. All year long, he just kept seeing that. And then one day he went past there, and the lady was hitting him with a stale cake, all decorated and everything. And he said, he went in there and said, excuse me, ma'am, I just had to ask. Every day I walk past here and I see you beating this kid with a stale loaf of bread. And now today you're beating him with a cake. He said, why a cake? She said, well, it's his birthday. So, yeah, those are the two jokes I remember. Oh, geez, Rick. I still can't get Morty because my throat is so dry and I'm so congested. It's just it's easier to do Rick and then instead of Morty. I really can't get Morty down with my voice, but Rick is not a problem. That was a young John Travolta. I think that was even before Staying Alive, actually. No, never, never. But yeah, that show was great. It really was for its time. It was great. And then when you watch it now, it doesn't. I don't know. It's not the same anymore. But it was a great show. Creek God Almighty, they have healed me. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? Welcome to the live feed. We've been going for about 50 minutes now, and I am one beer down. Well, since the live feed started, I am one beer down. I'm not going to say it's the only one I've had. But, I have this much of the second one, so we still got a little while to go. Hey, nothing wrong with showing our age. I'm 49 years old. 49 years old. I'm gonna be a whole decade older on my next birthday. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, I think I've always seen you wearing glasses. Yeah, I think I have. I don't think I've ever seen you not wear glasses. What is going on? Why is my phone blowing up? Oh, we got people reacting to this video. Stephanie's friend Stephanie has reacted to this video. Stephanie's friend Stephanie, are you here? What's up, Jill? Welcome to the party. 51 minutes and 22 seconds in. It's all right. You're here. That's what matters. Hey, don't knock the van down by the river. You got a nice view, That's okay though. You don't look bad in glasses, I mean, it's just like with Stephanie. She's she likes to wear contacts more than glasses, and I understand that. We all got our own images of ourselves, but I think she looks just as good with or without glasses. So, hey, I try. I don't look the same as I did 20 years ago, but do I look 49? I guess not. Maybe I look like 48. That's right. Who is that over there, Dad? Is that Will Shakespeare? Oh, well, from what I heard, you've been using your papers for rolling doobies. Well, you'll have plenty of time for rolling doobies when you're living in a van down by the river. You know what? I would love to just own a sports bar. I think that would be cool. I really do. I've thought about that quite a bit. Well, see, I have my old man glasses, but these are just like drugstore readers. See, instantly, as soon as I put them on, I look 49 now, right? Yeah. Hey, look, we made it. We have made it. But yeah, this is it. But see, maybe I don't look 49 now. How about when I do this? Because I need them down here to read, but then I need them up here to see up there. Like 90% of the time that I'm sitting here at the computer, especially when I'm editing or I've got to do anything that needs detail, these are on. I need new ones because no matter how much I wipe these, they just have scuffs on them that don't come out, and I can see them all the time. Look edgy like that. I mean, it's a different look from my sunglasses that I usually wear in the videos. You know what? That would be cool. I think that would definitely be cool. If I didn't have other responsibilities here, I'd be all about it because I can make YouTube videos no matter where I go. Now, do they have state parks over in Italy? Probably not. So I probably couldn't just transfer because, well, different countries and stuff. Made me read that and almost spit my beer out. Who is that over there, Dad? Is that Will Shakespeare? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, winery would be cool. The second one, was that the one with Khan in it? Khan. I think it was, wasn't it? Star Trek 2, was that the one with what's his name? Ricardo Montalban. Is that his name? Played Khan? I think it was. Oh, I got to look that up now. Star Trek. Hey, look, it helps if you click in the thing to type. Star Trek 2, 1982. The Wrath of Khan. Look at me, like I actually knew what I was talking about. Ricardo Montalban. The guy from Fantasy Island. Welcome to Fantasy Island. What a movie they turned that thing into, man. They turned it into like a feel-good show to a horror movie. That was weird. Yep. Yep. There's a side of me that is always like the Star Trek movies, but like I've always been more drawn to its successor, or however you want to say that word, like the next one, the next generation. That one has just always hit home with me. I didn't like any of the other ones after it. I mean, they weren't bad, but they all just had a different feel. The next generation was more wholesome, you know? Like they weren't out to have a war, but if you started a war with them, they were going to kick your ass. But I just like that. Ricardo Montalban, I don't think he ever played Dracula. Let's see. Ricardo Montalban vampire. Let's see if anything comes up with that. I mean, there was a vampire thing on Fantasy Island. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with Ricardo Montalban playing vampire at all. Although that would be cool. He'd make a good one. Let's see. We got my son asked me yesterday what movies we went to see in the theater in the 80s. Well, yeah. I mean, but there were a crap ton of movies in the 80s that we went to see. Old Croydon Car and Truck. You ever do the old drive-in theater in Fairless Hills? I have not. However, since this word right here is in the name of your YouTube there, just to let you know, I was saying earlier that I did do a video in Croydon today, in a wooded area. I'm not giving it away. You're just gonna have to tune in when the video goes up tomorrow. I still have to edit it tonight. I started editing it. I still have a little ways to go. But I went in search of something that I did find, and I think it's very, very cool. And that's all I'm going to say. you'll just have to check it out. It'll go up tomorrow afternoon, probably somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30. All depends on how much editing I get done tonight, and if I can get done a thumbnail for it tonight and everything. Then tomorrow I can just make up the description and stuff like that. But yeah, another Croydon video for this guy. I grew up there pretty much. Like, I mean, I live here in far northeast Philly, but my grandparents lived in Croydon, Old Croydon, actually, to be more specific. Since you got the Old Croydon there, they lived in Old Croydon, and I grew up hanging out around there. I trying to think of the name of some more familiar families in the. I knew the Fiacos. Um, I knew a couple other Tracy something or other. I forget what her last name was, but she was known as a very, very somebody you didn't want to mess with, basically. A lot of people, the Hansons, like a lot of more well-known people around there, and I knew them. Your shop is on Rosa Ave. That's very, very cool. But let's see what else we got going on here. It might have been. There's a good chance of that. If you listen, if you have a DeLorean that can travel in time, you better drive that DeLorean to Philadelphia, because I need to get back to the 80s just for a day. That's all I need, just one day to talk to myself, and all my problems will go away. I just need to spend a day with myself, and yeah, I'd be pretty good. I don't think I'd want to stay there. I'd maybe go get drunk in a bar somewhere. Yeah, so maybe overnight. But I definitely want a full day with myself. Yeah, me too. Most definitely. Oh no. In a group chat, somebody messaged something for me and Nick that are gummy pickle spears. That doesn't sound good at all. History is my absolute favorite. I mean, as a kid, I could not have cared less about history. Like in history class, like, oh my God, let's learn about a whole bunch of stuff that already happened that has nothing to do with us. But now, the older I get, especially the local history, cannot get enough of it. Yeah, but in the 80s, it'd be different, you know? Yeah, no. God, no. I bet Joe isn't even watching right now, posting stuff. But so yeah, so that again, that video I did today in Croydon was pretty fun. You know, I enjoy going into a wooded area that I've not previously been to, and for as much time as I spent in Old Croydon, this video is in Old Croydon, and this particular wooded area I had never really gone around in. Had I gone around in it, I might have saw what I saw today. However, I was told by a viewer that these particular things have just recently like unearthed themselves. So yeah, that's another little lean, a little nod in the right direction, but I'm not giving it away. Oh, everything was cheaper back then. Hell, you could get a pack of cigarettes for less than $1. Like in the 80s. Excuse me, that was the beer coming back. Like in the 80s, yeah, it was definitely less than $1. I remember I used to, as a 10-year-old, I could go to the corner deli and get cigarettes for my parents, and they wouldn't question me. Be like, yeah, it's for my mom. I'm like, all right, Tom, there you go. You know, no problem. And back in the 80s, we also had like the bottles of Coke, or like Pepsi and Coke that were like glass. Imagine that, glass bottles for soda, and it had like a styrofoam thing around it, and it wrapped around to the bottom, but there'd be like a little hole in the bottom. So if you undid the styrofoam down to a certain point, once you were done the soda, it's important to do it when you're done the soda, not when there's still soda in it. And you pulled it down a little bit, right? So there was like a little bit of cushion of space, and you slammed on it. That thing made a big pop sound. We did stupid stuff like that. Well, I don't. This is going to make me sound like a bad Irishman. I don't care for Guinness. It's got too much of a bitter taste to it. I guess it's a bitter taste. There's just something to it that I just don't like. I like a nice lager. Um, is this even a lager? Molson Ice. Oh, you can tell I need those glasses when you do that. I don't think it is. Premium ice beer. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's a lager, but like I do like a nice lager. Pale ales aren't bad. IPAs I can't do because there's too much hops in IPAs because hops give me heartburn and I can't do that. Let's see. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. St. Patrick's Day? No, I did not. The day before St. Patrick's Day, I was feeling pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I was feeling good. Me and Stephanie were out and we were trying to find Irish things to do. And then we eventually gave up and we went to the place that we normally go for date night. And that's when I met up with the guy from Old School, which is a local cover band. I have so much stuff in front of me and I have to get to his little business card that he gave me. See, Old School. And I was on his podcast last Tuesday and maybe on there tomorrow. So we'll see. Murphy's beer. Sounds familiar, and I probably had it. Wait, what's more like a meal? Guinness? Moosehead is good. Moosehead is a good beer. I will say that. And there have been times, if you ever see me drinking and there's a green bottle, chances are it's Moosehead. It's a lager. Okay. Yeah, it didn't say that on the label. No. Well, there may have been a time in my teenage years where I allowed an old girlfriend to do that, but it was taken off post haste. But I have always like, well, you can't tell. Like I bite my nails. I have always bit my nails. I don't leave them jagged and stuff like that. Like some people that bite them, I will file them down at least once a day, once every other day. Um, but yeah, no, I couldn't tell you what color it was. I don't remember because if it's what I'm remembering, that that would have been when I was like 14 or 15 years old. So they could have been plaid for all I remember. No, I've never done the black nail polish. I've seen other guys doing that, even younger guys that do that from time to time. But nah, no. Well, maybe. I have a vague recollection of it. I mean, come on. If I was 14 years old, that was a little while ago. You know, just a little while ago. And then this one time in band camp, yeah, eh. See, that's more of a generational thing from before me. Unless you were like a rock star, like Ozzy did it and certain people did it and stuff like that. But maybe it's possible. But then again, it might not be. Of course, it always is, but not always not, and always. I confused myself on that one, so I'm just going to stop. No, no, absolutely not. My nails will not be any color than nude henceforth from the time I was 14 till now. If I had nails to do a manicure, sure, but I don't. I mean, there's literally no white parts of my nails you can't see. It's blurry, but it started clearing up there, but I pulled it away because they look a little nasty right now. But yeah. Well, then a lot of stuff in the 80s never happened. 80s and 90s. If that's the case. I mean, it's been put all over the internet. Thank God we did not have phones back then that could take pictures. Can you imagine the blackmail? Us almost dying in a field of alcohol poisoning. Right? Fake nails make you feel claustrophobic. That's a first. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. That's right. Almost makes me wish I could do a Bart impression, but I can't. You missed what decade? Wait, didn't you say your age earlier in here? Wait a minute. I think you did. I'm going back and I'm reading. Yeah, you're 55. So you got 6 years on me. What decade did you miss? Oh, the 80s. How did you miss the 80s? I was 5 years old when the 80s started. So you would have been like 11. How did you miss it? Oh, I think of that kind of stuff all the time when I see those chicks that have their nails that are like this long and stuff. It's like, whoa, how do you type? How do you wipe your own butt? Wow. I can tell you that I do miss the 80s. They were a different time. More innocent. I mean, I got picked on a lot more in the 80s. I was a scrawny little skinny kid. That's different. That's different. You didn't miss it. You just don't remember it. That's different altogether. Missing something and not remembering it are two different things. Because if that's the case, I've missed quite a few nights. During my times going to Whiskey Tango, or when it was called Papa John's, John's Boardwalk, Sweeties, Jokers out there at Castor and Cotman. God, I can go on and on. Well, I'm trying to think of what the name of that bar was at what is it, Haldeman at the Boulevard. Let's say the Lighthouse or something like that. I show up at Flat Spin. I mean, there's a lot of nights that I missed. Nick, there is no such thing. Oh God. Yeah, and then the Crash Brothers, that had that like little skinny old guy on the commercials with all the chicks in the bikinis, and Big Marty sells carpet cheaper. The Benson's guy, hey, where'd everybody go? Hey, I got a million of them. Most of these people in here are like, who the hell are these people you're talking about? Bennigan's was all right. And then the bent elbow. Oh my God, where the hell on the boulevard was that? What's up, Squid? By the way, welcome to the chat. The Bent Elbow. I recall the name. I really do. What's going on, Rich? Holy crap, 43 feet. I can't even imagine that. I wouldn't want her to hug me. But she can like scratch my back from like 5 blocks down, you know. Corvettes over by Welsh and the Boulevard, Grant and the Boulevard. Actually, when they redid that shopping center and they took off the front signage, you could still see the Corvettes thing on there, by the way. It's on Facebook. Look it up. Well, I mean, like I said, I was 5 in 1980. So, I mean, how much trouble could I get in? You know, by the end of the 80s, I was 14. Okay, well, I was kind of getting in trouble then, but still. Yeah, I remember the bent elbow. I just can't remember where the hell it was. Big Marty is still in business. I passed that when we were going to Tyler State Park multiple times that we've gone there. I saw the sign on the side of the wall. I went, wait, is that just an old advertisement? No, it's still in business, but they haven't had a commercial since the 80s. Yep. 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 Where did you sell swimming pool? Wait, you didn't do it. Where did you sell swimming pools at? Was it over on like 413 where that thing was with the big whale on the sign? Was that 413? I think I was. Yeah, we got a young in here. Uh-oh. Down to the bottom of the beer. But have no worries. I may have only brought up 2 beers, but I snagged one of Stephanie's drinks that I got for her. And these are Captain Morgan's, and they are 5.8% alcohol, which is only, I think, 0.1% more, or 0.2% more than the Molson Ice. Next to the Roosevelt Motor Inn. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know where that is. Woo, that's sweet. Mango Mai Tai. Nichols Pools. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of on 413. Those were the days. And you knew who you wanted. Sorry, I can't get that high pitch. Yeah, his daddy's eye. That's where the twinkle was. Wow, man, I taste pineapple in this. Even with the glasses on, there's no way I'm reading the ingredients. So, but I taste pineapple. It's supposed to be mango Mai Tai style drink. Captain Morgan. Dad's one eye winky. That looked like Popeye. Oh, okay. Let's go with that, Popeye. Okay. You know, Popeye was based on a real guy. Look it up. I swear to God, he was. Oh man, what a day! Grappa. No, I can't do that. I have to work in the morning, so I have to get up at 5:30. so I can have my coffee before my shower, and then I got to go to work. So was Shrek. I moved. Oh, Shrek was based off of a real person. I got you. Took me a second. I don't know if I'd like mango flavored beer. Like if I'm gonna have beer, I expect a certain, I don't know, a certain taste to it, and sweetness isn't really part of that taste. Hey, I have got plenty of videos, plenty, and there's another one coming out tomorrow. So, Maurice Tillett. Anything's possible, man. You know, everybody's different. What coffee do I have? Back to random questions, huh? I have Folgers Crystals Instant Coffee. So we just have like a little thing where you put in a cup of water and it heats it up. Then I put in the instant coffee and my stevia because I don't do sugar, and then I pour it in there and I do a little bit of milk, and I'm good. Yeah, that's the thing with sweet beer though. You can't drink a lot of it, and that's why I don't like it. That's why I like regular beer because you can drink a lot of that. I've proven that multiple times. Sometimes on live feeds, not my own, and sometimes not on live feeds. Yeah, I like Folgers Crystals. It's good. See, and you also have to watch This Is Tom's World too. I, you know, I don't know. It wouldn't dissolve well in cold water though. Yes, and subscribe. Anyway, pickle beer. I don't know if it's been invented yet. Fermented pickle juice. I'm sure it's got to exist. Um, Jill, there are so many answers to this question. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't. I think I do. Let me check. I have to go to a video and click or copy the link and go to it. Um, let's see. I think I do. You know what? Let's do this together. Why not? Let me bring you guys pickle shot vodka. That sounds great. Is it really? All right. I'll have to take your word on that since I haven't had Xfinity in a while. All right, let me do this. We'll share screen. There we go. All right, let's do this together. Do I have zip up hoodies? Let's see. We will. So see, this is how you navigate my shop. I mean, this will just show you like some kind of product reviews, whatever. But then you go down and you can pick this symbol for the merch, which is the 126 products. This symbol, 52. Why is there far less in this than there is that? I don't get that. And then there's this one, exploring his life. But since there's more with the, we'll go with this. So View the 52 products. Let's see. There's a hoodie. Another hoodie. See, look, we got crop shirts too, by the way. Water bottles and stuff. Hey, this is a familiar looking hat. Just saying. We got Tom's World pillows, man. You could snuggle up with Tom's World. And then have coffee with Tom's World in the morning. And then as you're off, you could pack your backpack of Tom's World. Comes in 3 colors. Just saying. Let's see. Oh, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Oh my, I got to redesign that one. Maybe get the logo just going on one side. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, we have zip up Tom's World hoodies, but they look like crap. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Let's catch up on this here. Hey, you know what? Nick, go for it, man. Do it all. Just get the whole wardrobe. You like the crop shirt? Yeah, we got there's a bunch of stuff on there, and it's got like the different logos have different stuff. Like, so you saw the one that looked more like this, the This Is Tom's World thing. There's obviously more stuff on that, so I'm gonna have to go through my shops and add some stuff apparently, and change some stuff because that zip up hoodie. Oh my lord, yeah, I got to put that off to the side. Yeah, you know you want to, Nick. You know you want to lay your head down right on top of the This Is Tom's World and just fall asleep. You know you want to. I know you want to. We all know you want to. Just admit it and get over it. Because it looks like a comfy pillow. No. Come on now. Be true to yourself. Embrace the Tom's World. Let it permeate your very being. That's right. And dream about going on an adventure with Tom's World. Uh-oh. I got a feeling somebody may be coming in here that requested that video that I talked about with the abandoned boat. Because I think she reacted to my video. Lori, are you here? I summon you, Lori. I summon you to come and leave a message. No? Didn't work. All right. Well, she will. Or she's just not watching. One of the two. We'll see momentarily. Wow, an hour and a half I've been going. Look at this. And all you people on YouTube had to endure was just like one ad in the beginning. Because I don't do that mid-roll ad stuff. I'm not about that. Now, on my videos, I can't control when they put the things in and mid-rolls and stuff like that. Oh, come on. Come on, man. You love Tom's World. Tom's World is all-encompassing. I invoke thee, Lori. Come, share words with us on Tom's World. You have liked the status. You are now watching. Lori, comment. It still didn't work. Oh well. I gave it my best shot. It sure does. It sure does. I try, you know. But somehow I still get paid from YouTube Premium. How does that work? How does that work? So is it like a small percentage of what people pay for YouTube Premium goes to the people they watch? I don't know. All right, Squid man. Hey, one of these times we got to meet up, man. We got to do a collaboration video or something, like a little explore or something. I know you don't live far from me. I saw the videos of your house. I know the style of your house. I know where they are. I may not be able to pinpoint exactly where you are, which I might be able to. You don't know. I got secrets. But yeah, I know you're not too far from me. We should do a collab video sometime, man. It'd be fun. Well, that's what George Michael tried to teach us. I'm just saying. Awesome, brother. Yeah. Plenty of places around. Hey, we could do a revisit of Dinosaur Lake. We'll go together and we can protect each other from the homeless guys down there. It's been a while since I've been down there. Yeah, about a year, maybe, somewhere there. I'm curious now. Let me see. Go to my channel. Click on videos. When is the last Dinosaur Lake? Well, I can find out just by going to the playlist. I have a whole playlist for Dinosaur Lake. Let's see. The Life and Death of Dinosaur Lake. View full playlist. So 11 months ago was the last time I was there. So it's been a while. Hey, I mean, I always wear boots when I go out. Always, always. Oh, I wouldn't be drunk for that. And that's right, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button right down there. It's that little button that looks like this. Make sure you click on that. I see 8 people have done that between Facebook and YouTube. I don't know who did what on which, but it doesn't go that detailed for me. And also, if you want to support the channel, there are multiple ways to do so. As I said, just by merely watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos, you are supporting the channel. But there are other ways that you can do that. So right now, over here somewhere, if you're watching on YouTube, over here somewhere, there's a little button that has like a little $sign on it. And it says like, God, I forget what the hell it says. Anyway, it's got a little $sign on it. You can do that super chat or super stickers. You can always donate that way, put in whatever you want. I mean, they give you multiple things like levels of money you can put in. You can always go to my merch shop, which the link is down in the description here. And you can buy some Tom's World gear. I don't get a whole lot of money from that, but it helps to spread the word about my channel. So that does help. You could share out the videos. You could share out the channel itself. Like I said, multiple ways to support the channel, but just by merely being here, you are all helping. By watching this video, whether you're here live or if you're watching the replay, you are helping the channel. So thank you. Thank you all for that. Catch up on comments here. My God, the congestion in my head is getting worse. That's right. Dinosaur Lake homeless guys. There's a kitten in a box. No, YouTube doesn't take that much of a cut, really. I don't think it's 40%. No, I don't think it is. But, I mean, any contribution helps. This is Tom's beer. How about that? I need something because I mean you can hear it in my voice. I know you can hear it because I can hear it in my voice. See? You know what? I should get the Neshaminy Brewing Company since they're in Croydon. I should we should you know what? Listen, if anybody here is from the Chamonix Brewing Company, or if you know somebody that's in the Chamonix Brewing Company, like if you know somebody that works there, float the idea to them. I'm a local YouTuber. I do a lot of stuff in and around the Bucks County area, and we should couple together. We should make a This Is Tom's Brew, or This Is Tom's Beer, or something with less hops than what they normally make. But still, anybody that can help with that, oh my God, you would be awesome. Well, you're all awesome anyway, so what am I saying? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the money comes all at once, provided you've been given over $100 of revenue in that time. This is Tom's Beer. Would be awesome, and it would have this logo, this logo on it. Oh my God! can you imagine? And on the can or the bottle, it could have youtube.com/This Is Tom's World, all one word, no punctuation, no spaces. Oh, that would be great. And it's got to be a real tasty beer too. It can't be like a crap beer. It's got to be something that tastes good, you know. So people drink it, and then they have it out. And then when you go to bars, you see a bunch of empty bottles on the bar that have this logo on it. That's right. We'll take the old Miller High Life commercial, and we'll just make everybody sing that same song here. Oh wait, was it Miller High Life? Let me think of that. No, it was Lowenbrow. Lowenbrow. That here's the good friends. Tonight is kind of special. Only it'll just be a bunch of drunk people going. Here's the good friends. Oh my God, that would be great. See, so well, then it would be cans. It would be a bunch of cans on the bar with this logo. Just that would be great. Wait, what? Oh, it'll put hairs on your chest, even for women. That's right. Tom's Beer. This is Tom's Beer. Well, we could have that guy that does the voice for Joe on Family Guy, or he was Putty on Seinfeld. We could have him do the commercials for it. This is Tom's Beer. It'll put hair on your chest, even if you're a woman. Something like that. I don't know. I can't do my impression of him because it doesn't really exist. Hey, Peter. Oh, hiya, Joe. What's going on, Joe? Oh, hi, Joe. Wow. Where did they all come from? Giggity, giggity. Well, so I am nearing the end of my Captain Morgan's thing here, and I have been on for an hour and 39 minutes. Yeah, it was. Oh, hi, Joe. Oh, hi, Peter. My name is Cleveland Brown. Oh, hey, Quagmire. Hey, Cleveland. Giggity, giggity. What the deuce? No, see, now, Stewie, I can't really do. Anyway, hear that? This is the end. My only friend, the end. To quote Jim Morrison. Hey, the clock is striking. You know, an hour and 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes longer than I normally do videos on here. That excludes last week when we got on the whole topic of changing out one word for in a movie for the word pickles, and it just went off the rails. We're not doing that right now. Because I'm gonna go because it is trash night and I still got to put out the trash, and I still have to edit this video too. I love that story. Francis is busy. Oh, really? What's he doing? He's having his bath. Oh, really? Where are they hosing him down? Anyway. All right. So I'm going to get going now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining me, for all the comments. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of here. So make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. And I will talk to you all next week, probably. Meantime, keep an eye out for my video tomorrow. See you all later.